Well, I was totally unprepared to blog. I had to download crap from Christmas off my camera. Shows you how much vlogging I've been thinking of. So I'm going off from notes, see if I can get this done during the commercial break, and then I'll go during the game if I can. Troyzan versus Tarzan. Grow up. Oh, it's my name. Oh, it's my name. Man, what a couple of babies. Men versus women. Interesting. I don't think it'll last. I doubt if it goes to the merge like that, or the normal swap date. They'll probably swap it early and then swap it again. Since they're together, a swap really doesn't matter. 60 seconds to strip the truck. And then stealing. Must be a Rupert fan. I like that guy. I don't even know who he is. I like him just for that. So living all together, they sure didn't seem thrilled about it. Especially after stealing from the women, and the women hate the men for it. That ought to make for a fun living arrangement. And then the chicken hunt. Sharing the chickens if we all hunt together, until the women get the chickens, and then we'll talk about it. If they've got 2 axes, I would have talked with the guys right then and there. We only need 1 axe. Give them the axe for the chicken. Gives a little bit of goodwill back to them and get you a chicken. Today is Heinrich's birthday. He's 1 year old today. Except I'm doing the camera handheld, so I can't get him up here. Here, can you see him? There. That's Heinrich. He's 1 year old. I think I caught up with my notes during the commercials. I kind of like that, doing it off of notes during a commercial. I've been spending too much time editing, so this might cut down on the editing. So Colton, the gay guy, not liking Matt for trying to help him, telling him that if he keeps on trying to be a woman, part of their tribe, he's going to get voted out. You gotta learn to recognize when people are actually trying to help you and not hurt you. That was trying to help. Fire for the chicken. Yeah, I agree with the guys. That would have been stupid to do that early. You gotta let them suffer a little bit. But then when they said stealing got off on the wrong note, well, so did making a deal for the chicken and then not following through with it. I don't know whose butt it was, but that was a nice butt. What's ambience mean? Seriously? What do they have, an anti-IQ test for this show? Theft of fire was a pretty good move. But then how could they be so stupid to let the fire die and not be able to get a fire started off the embers? I've been camping and kept the fire going on embers for a long time with no fire from it. And from the looks of what they showed on the show, they could have got a fire started from that. The idol twist is interesting. Getting ahead of myself, but if the men would have lost the challenge, I could have thrown the game the women's way by giving it to Colton. Colton gets voted out, pulls out the idol, some other guy goes. That challenge seemed designed to injure. And if you don't follow instructions, it looked like you weren't going to be feeling too good afterwards, and kind of be funny if what's-her-face has a broken arm because she couldn't follow directions. And the guy's challenge decision of calling the challenge off was the correct decision, because otherwise you've got fewer women trying to finish a course than more men trying to finish. it would have been stacked in the women's favor. If anything that they wanted to finish, they should have offered to let one of their guys sit out the rest of the challenge. Of course, one of the guys that's in the back of the group, and the women probably would have had a problem with that too, because I think they know what's up. I think even Jeff knew that fewer women having to finish a race would give it to the women. So no guy would have made that choice about the game, the challenge, because of chivalry. Chivalry is not handing you $1 million and saying, "There you go, lady, I'm chivalrous." God, what does she get everything handed to her because she's pretty? Probably. Then at the challenge, these women are not smart. You got all the facts wrong. All the facts are wrong. Well, then they're not facts, are they? So Courtney is out. I think this is the first injury removal at the first tribal council. So at least she made history. So the preview has the women falling apart more. And it looked like they were talking about at the challenge, so I can't believe they can't get it together. I can believe they can lose challenges, but they shouldn't be falling apart like that. I mean, didn't Amazon start out women versus men, and the women did a lot better than this? Colton is on the outs more, even more. I'm not sure where I fall on that. I'm kind of worried about him being on the outs like this, and he doesn't seem too smart and seems pretty up on himself. I'm worried about him being a Cochran. That if he does get pushed along in the game, well, we'll know he'll flip to the women if they keep the women for very long. And I can see him doing a really stupid move that makes the game real boring. I see him most likely to do that out of everybody on either tribe. All in all, it was a good first episode. I had so much written down in notes the first 10 minutes while my camera was uploading. And it didn't get boring until the tribal council, and it was, well, Courtney's out. No more tribal council. Go home. That'd suck breaking your arm out there.